How's it going, Dab Nation? Today we have a crazy story sent in by a subscriber about this cringe Gen Alpha kid who destroys a Walmart over the Skittles drink. Yes, you heard that right. This kid really loses it over a Skittles drink, dude. Like, I just can't. This is just stinking crazy, you guys. But anyways, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So if you've never heard of this Skittles drink trend, then bro, you are lucky, because it is one of the nastiest drinks you could ever have. Like, bro, it tastes like if you take a cup of water, right? And then just let a bunch of Skittles soak in it. Like, ugh, like, dude, this is just actually a vile concoction. But for some reason, all these cringe TikTok kids just hopped onto it and just hyped this drink up like it's the best tasting thing on planet Earth, bro. Now, I don't care if you like the Skittles drink. Just don't be crazy like these cringe Gen Alpha kids, bro. So basically, like, this subscriber, he was just chilling, enjoying the first days of his summer break, you know, and he was like, since it's summer break, he finally had some time to himself, and he wanted to plan a big sleepover with all of his friends that he was waiting to have basically the whole school year. He was just like wanting to play some Fortnite, crack open some Mountain Dew with the boys, you know, like classic activities that I definitely relate to. But like, he needed supplies to get this done, you know. You gotta get, like, the cardboard for the fort, like, get all them Nerf guns if you want to have a Nerf war, get controllers to play Fortnite, because you're gonna have tons of people playing it. So he decided to get some help in getting all these supplies. So he called up his good friend, who I'm going to call Greg. Now, if you're new to the channel, Greg is just like this name that I use for all these cringe Gen Alpha kids, bro, because I always just got too lazy and recycled the script. Kept using the same name. So it just kind of stuck like a meme, right? But anyways, Greg, he's just like always trying to do something crazy, bro. And this kid is certainly no exception to that rule. But the subscriber didn't know this, so he was just like, hey Greg, wanna come over to get some supplies for like the ultimate sleepover for it, you know? Like, bro, what's up? I haven't seen you all summer, bro. But what the subscriber didn't know was that over the summer, Greg was just consumed by like this TikTok brain rot mind virus. And all summer, he was just consumed by this drink trend of just chugging Skittles drinks all day, 26 hours a day, 9 days a week, bro. Like, it was pure madness. Like, it's actually like a mind virus that just like consumes these kids over the summer, bro. Like, it is crazy. And the subscriber didn't even know what was going on because summer just started, so he didn't even know this trend was like just brewing and popping off in the background. And this was a mistake that would almost cost his life later on, bro. Like, it just gets crazy in this story. And over the phone, Greg just kept making like these gross slurping noises in the background. It was like, ugh, that's just gross. I can't even imagine, bro. But the subscriber was just like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but I was just headed to Walmart. Do you want anything? But that just caused Greg to be like, oh yeah, I love Walmart. Yeah, I'll be there, bro. And like a really creepy voice. And even worse was he heard Greg like muttering under his breath after that, like, Walmart got that Skittle drink. But the subscriber had no idea what even the Skittles drink mind virus is. So he was just like, what's a Skittles drink? Whatever, let's just go to Walmart. I don't know what he's talking about. It must just be some kind of inside joke, so let's just head to the mart. Now, if you've made it this far, comment Skittles down below, because I just want to see how many people watch these videos so far. Like, bro, it just always helps for engagement if you just watch these videos, like, anywhere, bro. Like, when you sleep, like, when you're in public, like, at Walmart, like, anywhere, bro. So just let me know in the comments below what you guys do while watching these videos, because it's just always interesting to hear, you know. But anyways, let's just get back to the story. So the subscriber goes to the Walmart, and immediately he sees Greg. Now let me correct that. He smells Greg. Now, normally these cringe kids always smell bad because they just neglect to shower, watching this brain rot all day. But this subscriber, bro, he was just like, what is this smell? Like, Greg, he wasn't neglecting his showers technically. It's just that he was showering with a different fluid, let's just say. That's right. This kid was showering in Skittles juice every morning. So this kid smelled like rotten Skittles. I just can't picture that stink in my mind. That's just too disgusting for me. I just can't. That is another level of nasty. Now, what's worse was that this kid had like a shopping cart full of nothing but Skittles drinks, bro. Like, he had every flavor. He had like the red ones, the blue ones, and the sour ones even. Like, that's just too far. And he was like drinking them in the store too. Like, I just can't imagine drinking that much food dye in one day. I just can't. That is unhealthy. That is just another level of cringe. Like, ugh. So at this point, the subscriber was just like, hey, Greg, did you pay for those? I don't want to get caught stealing in this store. Like, I don't want to get kicked out. And Greg, he was just like, we're in Ohio, therefore 100% phantom tax is legal. Which, like, what? No, that's not true. Stealing from the store is not legal. And the subscriber, he was just like, Greg, put those back right now. I do not want to get kicked out and potentially arrested because you are trying to steal these, like, what? These Skittles drinks out of everything you're stealing at Walmart. You are stealing a Skittles drink? Like, what? But Greg, he was just like, in this menacing voice, he said, actions have consequences. And the subscriber, he was just taken aback by this back talk. But he was just like, fine, you know what? Let's just get the sleepover supplies. Let's get some Nerf guns. Let's get some Doritos. Especially get some of that Mountain Dew, you know? All that gaming setup stuff. You know, like, we still have that sleepover to plan. So let's just go to the soda aisle and get some Mountain Dew. But Greg was just like, I don't drink Mountain Dew. I only drink Skittles! Like, what? Now at this point, an employee saw Greg with all of the drinks, and he was like, sir, you cannot drink these in this store. You had to pay first. You better put them back right now, or I am calling security. But Greg just kept repeating, like, actions have consequences. Actions have consequences. So the guard, he was having none of it. He just pulled his walkie-talkie and said he was going to get the manager in 5 minutes and that Greg should stay put there. Unfortunately for the guard, 5 minutes was just enough time for Greg to dip and run. Because the aisle they were in was like the electronics aisle, right? And it was right next to the employee room. So for some reason, Greg just decided that it was the best place for him to hide. Because to be honest, none of the employees really had any break time because they were getting so much overworked anyways. So Greg, he just thought it was the best place to hide. Now before we get to the climax, bro, I just want to let you know about my Andrew Tate YouTube course. It's all about how to get the best Riz, bro, so you can get the ultimate red pill advice for just 2 easy payments of $99.99. So just click that link below. And anyways, let's get back to the story. So Greg was just running to the back room, and the subscriber was just like, oh no, I need to catch this Greg kid before I get considered part of the crime too. Like, I need to stop him. But when the subscriber walked in, he saw Greg in the electrical room with his Skittles drinks that he was pouring all over the electrical equipment. Like, oh no, this is actually like becoming dangerous. Like, the whole room was flying with sparks and it was a complete fire hazard. And right as he poured the drink on the circuit breaker, he screamed at the top of his lungs, Skittles Drink! before the power switched off and the whole mart went dark. Like, dude, it was crazy. So at this point, no one could see, and the subscriber, he was just like, okay, it's time to run. I need to get out of here before there's like a fire or something. So I'm just gonna escape the scene. But then, as he walked by the laptops, he heard a sound. It was the sound of someone opening a drink. Basically, Greg went to the electronics aisle next and started smashing the laptops and pouring Skittles drinks into the circuits, bro. Like, he was just becoming a stinking menace at this point. Like, if he couldn't have the Skittles drinks, like, no one could, bro. Like, he was just losing it at this point. Now, as this kid was smashing through the laptops, he eventually found a Chromebook, which, if you've ever used one of those things, you know that the moment they take any stress on the processors, they get extremely overheated and basically just catch fire. So when Greg poured Skittles drinks into the Chromebook, it just like popped off and everyone in the store suddenly saw light again. But it wasn't because employees restored the power. It was because the laptop caught fire and was burning through the store! Now, the subscriber was actually kind of unlucky in trying to get supplies for his sleepover because he had all this cardboard and pillows and like blankets and everything set up he was going to buy to get his fort. But now that it was all thrown on the floor, it caught fire all over the mart and the whole store just started to ignite at that point, bro. Like, it was becoming a chain reaction. So the subscriber, he just dipped. But before he left, he heard a scream that still haunts him to this day. It went something like, "Give me that tasty Skittles!" And those were the last words ever heard from Greg again. And so the moral of the story is that if you're running a business, make sure to have good security because you never know who's gonna walk through that door. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks and see ya!